Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, Associates, has one player choosing the outcome of their story in order to solve the mysteries. This book is the game, and gameplay is as simple as reading. At some points, you will be asked questions. Sometimes you'll only have a certain number of chances. You can begin as Holmes or Watson, although you have the option to play as Moriarty in the second and third cases. As you'd imagine, the narrative and choices available are different between them. Holmes can piece things together using logic, Dr. Watson is good at checking injuries and wounds, and Moriarty is a brilliant bully. In addition to straightforward choices, you'll need to keep an eye open for hidden numbers that direct you to new pages. What you thought was the truth might not actually be true at all. Once you've finished the final investigation, keep reading to the very end. Add up your points and see how you did. Read, use the clues to figure out where to go next, and solve those mysteries. That's Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, Associates. Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, Associates is a book, so it can be played anywhere you can read and take notes. It's a graphic novel, so there are lots of words. The puzzles range from pretty simple to difficult. The reading level content are probably grade 4. Aside from scoring, there's next to no math. My game took around an hour and 20 minutes. I'm a fast reader though, and have experience with this series. If you're new to graphic novel adventures, maybe set aside 2 hours or so. I started with Watson and Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, Associates, and easily solved the first case. Moriarty's ability helped me gain important information for the second and third cases. Unfortunately, I asked the wrong question in a second case, and I ended up falling 1 point short of Excellent Detective during final scoring. No! I like that some of Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, Associates' mysteries, such as the fall of the Leyland Bank, are intense, dark, and a bit violent. It pulls me in, although some people might not enjoy that. I don't know the original stories well, but Sherlock feels right. He can piece things together and see things that others miss. I love the way Moriarty works. If he doesn't get what he wants, he deals with them in his own way. Brilliant. Watson helps a lot because he can inspect wounds, determine the weapon, and get hints from Sherlock. I think he's too easy though, because he also gets 4 guesses. I wish he had 3 like the others. It's clear enough to read, but there are some minor punctuation issues here and there. For example, you booked us a cabin, Holmes? Should be, you booked us a cabin, comma, Holmes? There's so many hidden numbers and objects. This gives you a fun little bonus to track. Nice. I like mysteries to begin with. Graphic novels with puzzles? Yes, please. This is such a cool idea. You don't want to open this too wide, but the books feel a lot sturdier than those from Volume 1. Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty, Associates, is an exciting solo game with mystery, a fair challenge, and even a bit of replayability. This is perfect for traveling. On a train and you don't have space to play a board game? Grab this and a pencil and you're good to go. You can even print out score sheets and bookmarks from Van Ryder Games' website so you don't have to mark up your book. I've talked before about how much I enjoy this series, and I think this might be my favorite of the ones I've played so far.